Hey, what's going on, guys? Mindaku tonight 7B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004. This is episode number 140 today for the 2006 Banquet 400 here at Kansas. Talladega was Talladega in a way. Yeah, we kind of just had a plan going for Talladega, but then the engine just blew up for the leader anyway, and we ended up winning. Not really a big surprise there. There's not really a point to spoiling it for everybody. Today I wanted to go grab ourselves a wind tunnel for the plans for next season anyway. Even though we're already like closing up shop, but it's just of course for the future of the story anyway. We're gonna go grab the wind tunnel upgrade pretty much as well. Driver's prestige is actually at 91, so that's really interesting to see. Meanwhile, as for us, though, our O2 sensors came in. That's why you can see the little thing on the bottom left there. It's time for us to do some overhauling and some working on. We're actually just shy of $3 million now, so this season's really taking its toll on us. Up to 85. This one could go up to 86. Ooh, this one could go up to 86. Ooh, I will probably do you. 395, and of course the body will probably be repaired. Yeah, so about 161. We're getting close. We're getting close to having the old bankrupt season. We're getting really close to the very end there. We have about 7 races left to go. Absolutely. I think we can still easily win this championship, I'm afraid. Seeing how we have a 362-point lead over Tony Stewart. So that's interesting to see anyway, that we were able to have this much point lead still in the championship. Once again, we're rocking the midnight green. We're probably going to be running it for the rest of the team's organization anyway. As for Kansas, though, we could still kind of use our old stuff. I'm not really looking... I'm kind of like wanting to save our other stuffs for other races anyway. Kansas isn't like the biggest race in the world to me either. I know we got some tough races coming up. Martinsville's definitely going to be the biggest problem. But we will worry about that when the time comes. We have a car rating of 80. Let's go see if we can win this race at Kansas. All right, Kansas Speedway. I think I might be able to fix our issues with the tire, like the looses off the corners. I know I've tightened it up a little bit anyway. You can already start to feel it actually. I know I've tightened up the car a little bit. I'm hoping to counteract the long run pace that we normally have here. I know like back in seasons past, the car just seems to always wreck loose at the very end of the run. I don't know if it'll be the same thing this time or not, but we'll just have to wait and see as we come across the line for a qualifying lap. Top 20 start, pretty good actually, as Jeff Gordon gets the pole position with the 29.93. We have Jeff Gordon and Ricky Rudd to line up the front row. Our sponsor starts at P5. A field filler starts at 9th and 11th, especially. And we'll see how we do in this race.
Hello and welcome to the Kansas Speedway for the running of the Banquet 400. Tell us a little bit about this track, Barney.
A first-time winner here, definitely not out of the question in this one. Being that this place is still relatively new to these guys, everyone is on an even playing field as far as experience here.
McMurray moved up to Winston Cup after having an impressive year in the Busch Series in 2002.
He picked up a couple of wins and finished 6th in the points last year, plus he did an admirable job filling in for Sterling Marlin in some cup runs.
The 56 car is always near the front at these speedways.
Yeah, he really turns it up a notch when we come to this type of track, and these speedways can be very tricky to get the hang of. He seems to know them all like the back of his hand.
Jeremy Mayfield changed teams after the 2001 season, ending a 4-year tenure with Roger Penske.
A lot of people, Ray Evernham included, believe Mayfield still has a lot of untapped potential. He certainly has shown flashes of brilliance in the past. Maybe he can put that number 19 Dodge in victory lane today.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Well, it's showtime here at Kansas Speedway. We're going to be starting at the middle of the pack. I am secretly hoping for Kenny Walls to
Starting
have a
out
really
front.
bad day. Maybe even Robbie Gordon. They're both really low in the point standings anyway. At this rate, they might be able to retire as we're underway. 66 laps. A bit of a shorter race than our normal races that we have here in recent weeks. We have Bobby Labonte behind us, and we have a slow getaway. I didn't realize how slow of a getaway we really had, even with all these engine upgrades. There's Joe Nemechek right in front of us as well, who's unfortunately like no longer our ally, which is fine. And I guess we're gonna be taking our time here at Kansas. I think the last time we started a Kansas race, I think we were like towards the front. And we just fell back afterwards. We're looking at 2-3 wide stuff already. We're gonna go 3 wide right off the bat. And we got some contact up there. Watch out now. We'll be really careful with Kevin Harvick, even though we gave him a little bit of a nudge. It was kind of hard to avoid all those cars at once. As we have 3 wide once again with the field filler of Kyle McCoy in the 105. Got Kurt Busch alongside up ahead. And of course, there's Mike Murphy, the 199 of the field filler. Also holding up Kevin Harvick. That's not exactly what Happy Harvick likes to see. Harvick's always one of those guys who just really loves this racetrack. That in Chicagoland, I think. As Johnny Benson, who had a top 5 run, legitimate top 5 run at Talladega last episode. He's actually fighting himself for a top 10 spot here. Unfortunately for and Jerry Nadeau as well. Both the MV2 cars up here in the top 10. Nice to see. I really like that. I really wish they could be up there more often, honestly, instead of being in the middle of the pack all the time. Oh God, we're tight. I mean, yeah, being tight is part of the question of what we're supposed to do here in Kansas for this episode anyway. But I'm hoping to be towards the tightness towards the end of the run, rather than like right now. Yeah, I'm not used to being a little bit tighter here in Kansas. We're used to having like a balls to the wall, always loose setup here in Kansas. But yeah, not this time. We're actually not even going to be bothered doing any of that right now anyway. As we give Johnny Benson a little bit of a nudge and run here. I hate to say it. The faster Pontiac is going to pass you eventually. But we still have a Pontiac 9th and 10th in front of Jerry Nadeau. I mean, of course, the biggest highlight of Jerry Nadeau's career in this playthrough is that second place, that legitimate second place. I had nothing to do with that. Jerry Nadeau legitimately finished in second at Sonoma earlier in his career mode. If it weren't for me, qualifying on the pole and just walking away with the field by a full lap, because I only pitted once rather than twice, he would have won the race. That would have been amazing to see if I could have saw Jerry Nadeau win. That would have been amazing. As we're going to keep flying down the inside, we're going to be really careful with Ricky Rudd here. I don't want to bang his door just that. And Jeff Gordon is still pulling away with his lead. Michael Waltrip, though, our sponsor, is doing very well in this race so far. Still holding on to P3. Good job for Mikey so far. Let's see if he's had some brilliance as well, Michael Waltrip. Besides being in a super speedway, where honestly it was a little bit of a heartbreak for old Mikey there. We were just pulling away from the entire field. Then the motor, she went.
17 car, it's up high.
We still want to get. I know we're on his good side still, obviously, because especially since we helped him out at Talladega. Those rumors about that Cup team opening. I wouldn't mind being a part of it. Trying to go 3 wide here with Ryan Newman and Tony Stewart. Oh, okay, hold on, not yet.
All clear, buddy.
Still so much action going on. That's why I really can't cut away yet. And we're gonna go down the inside. Here we go. We're gonna need to go what modern day NASCAR does and just go underneath the apron. We're 3 wide down the inside. We almost made contact. That almost ended up in a disaster. Mikey's really loving the 3 wide battle behind.
Hold it steady, 3 wide.
And of course, Tony Stewart's gonna fall back just a tad. Ryan Newman has already won I think a race or 2 this year. He wouldn't mind having another one as well. Michael Waltrip would love to have a win this season. I don't think he's won since 04 at a plate track, I think, whether it is. Good old Mikey though. He's running well in P3 right now. He really is. I mean, we're gonna pass him eventually, but still, he's doing a rather good job at this point in the race. Normally we'd be like in the 10th or 12th spot right about now, but no, there he is. He's still in the podium spot. But we got Tony Stewart right behind me, so unfortunately, Mikey, I can't do the whole same strat as I did last time here at Kansas. He might be even losing 2 spots in one corner here, actually. So not so nice to see for old Mikey. We're gonna try to give him a little bit of a draft out on the outside. I think he might have hit the wall, so there goes that. Anyway, P3 as of right now, we got to catch a 1.5 seconds to Jeff Gordon that's up ahead.
Just 2 seconds back now, 2 seconds. Got one down low.
Oh my goodness. It's still very tight. That's why I didn't cut off yet. It is very, very tight, this car is. I might have to loosen it up again. But then again, how does it feel the next 12, 15 laps from now if I want to go pin on lap 22?
The 12 car, 47. You're gaining on the leader. The leader's got you by 2 seconds.
We give a little bit of a nudge there to Tony Stewart. We're actually going to be back on his inside. Can we make the pass? Not really.
Okay, back to 4.
Jeff Gordon is still running away with this thing. I guess it's safe to say that we still have a short run speed in terms of this car anyway. The car feels like it's getting tighter rather than being looser in this whole run. Which is really, really odd, honestly, to say the least. Normally our Kansas setups, they always get loose, so this one is getting tighter. So we can actually play around with this a little bit for our first stop here in about 10 or 11 laps or so. But yeah, the right front's always going down, Sheldon. It always does. Meanwhile, Tony Stewart and I are having a legitimate good battle here. Of course, we're sharing some respect on the racetrack. We still like each other. Of course, we're still rivals on the racetrack. You know, we're still like racing rivals, of course. Him and I, in fact, we're actually got a slide job in front of him. We retake the 3rd spot. Really nice to see. We just got to get to Jeff Gordon and Dale Earnhardt Jr. done something right. Hopefully this time we can actually keep our 3rd place spot this time.
I'm clocking the leader at about. The left rear's getting warm.
All right, so about 20 laps into this run here. Definitely, it's been a lot more stable. Actually, we're starting to catch Jeff Gordon a little bit, but I think the run's just about to end. So we're actually, if it weren't for Dale Jr. kind of giving us a little bit of a tow here, because of the drafting stat being a bit overpowered now, we would not even be up here, I don't think. Off the pace, we missed a car setup. What are you talking about? The car is just tight. That's all. It's just a little bit tight. No big deal. We can always loosen up just a little bit. I think that's all it really needs there. It's just to be a little tiny bit looser. I think we'll pit on the next lap or so, just to try to get a jump on the field anyway. Oh god, it's plowing really bad now. Okay, yeah, definitely want to go pit this next lap, for sure. Box, next lap, next lap.
Leaders are trying to drive away now. Let's get up there.
I would love to do that. Yeah, we lost a lot of little time there, so we gotta go box this time. Kevin Harvick's starting to come up there too, looks like there. I can see that black and silver 29 right there. Alright, put our hand out the window. Let's hope we don't spin the car out going into pits this time. That's always been a problem with me in this playthrough, is I always spin the car out at this portion of the run.
Number 12 is passing high. Everything okay with the car?
Okay, we don't, but I think we lost a lot of time on pit road though. Yeah, we're gonna make it looser, -1. That's it. That's the only adjustment. It just gets a little bit tighter as the run goes on. It is more stable. We weren't wrecking loose like we were in Season 1. So that's definitely a good positive change there. All right, crew. Keep doing what you've been doing the entirety of this season. Go do it. Fantastic stop, actually. 15 flat for this game standards. Fantastic stuff. I love to see it. That might have just negated the time that we lost during that whole entrance going to pit road here. Really nice to see, actually. As we make our way back into the track, I see Jerry Nadeau still ahead of Mark Martin and Kurt Busch up there, and Dale Jarrett. That's nice to see, but unfortunately, Johnny Benson. Oh, how the irony! I just see our arch nemesis Dale Jarrett. We haven't had that many run-ins as I thought we would have this season here with Dale Jarrett, but yeah, there goes his motor, and now we're back on the racetrack. More and more people coming down pit road. That's a good sign for us.
That's the speed we're looking for.
Is that? No, that's Jack Sprague and that's Fittipaldi. So we're still looking for Jeff Gordon and crew. I think we'll easily overtake them now because we have a significant tire advantage. I think they get to come on in. Well, okay, Stewart's in, or Stewart's staying out. Same thing with Marlin, which is right in front of us. Sterling Marlin is. He's trying to get one last win of his career, trying to get win number 11, that elusive win number 11, honestly. He's yet to win in this entire playthrough, and it makes me sad a little bit. I feel like we only have maybe 13 different winners total, including ourselves.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice lap.
Alright, so there's Harvick that we just passed. This must be Junior and Jeff Gordon. Yeah, they are. Can we get ahead of them before anything happens? Yeah, we will. We should cycle out as P1 now here at Kansas. So now he's going to wait for the rest of the field to come make their pit stops. As we have the last car now that's coming out of pit road right now. That was Jerry Nadeau, actually. who was in there. We actually ran our fastest lap of the race with this many laps in. Car feels so much better, by the way. Feels so much better. I love the way this car has been feeling. We just got to make sure we can keep it in one piece. Problem is now we got lap traffic everywhere.
16 car is still there.
And we're the oldest. We have the oldest tires in the field, so that could be a little bit of a problem for us. Knowing how the AI can be sometimes here in this game against us compared to the AI, that could be a bit of an issue. We're still about a second ahead of Jeff Gordon, though. I have to hand it to my electric pit crew, though. Huge props to them for making a great work for us there in this race. To take us in the lead as we're about to approach the halfway mark of this race. Okay, hold on. Behind my me.
Gotta keep the tires in good shape to be leading at the finish, too.
Halfway home in this race, like we said, we're going to try to keep our way there. As we saw, Dale Jr. took the second spot away from Jeff Gordon. Obviously, always that AI get very, very more faster and faster as the seasons go by. As the season goes by in this season. If they're always like second or third, they're always going to be like towards second and third each and every race. It's just, I don't know what it is about the algorithm of this. They always seem to always run towards the very front, especially when you have like a legend difficulty in mind. I haven't done a championship in like rookie or veteran difficulty in a while. Especially since I want to experiment with a couple things. Maybe I'll make a video or two about it. Trying to make an experiment about, like, what about the rookie and veteran difficulties of these games?
You're clear.
Well, definitely I want to do rookie because I have something planned for rookie season anyway. It's nothing like what Kamikaze did with like without the sponsors and all that. Sorry, without the sponsors or without. Oh, hold on to it now. I ran into the back of Kenny Wallace. Oh my goodness.
All clear, buddy.
I mean, I did say I wanted him retired, but I did not mean I was actually going to run into the back of him. And there goes our lead, just like that. Definitely want to make sure we're able to manage the tires from this point forward. Oh, it's getting tighter now. I thought it would be looser. We're probably going to lose the lead. Junior fans are going to be really happy to see this here.
33-20.
We try to give them no room whatsoever. As we damage the right rear a little bit. Oh, yes. Yeah, all the tires are starting to wear down really bad now as we fall back to third.
All clear, buddy.
This is not good. That mistake might cost us this race here. We're not so careful. Yeah, I think we're starting to lose it now. Hopefully we'll get ourselves a good run throughout the corner. Uh-oh, nope. In the marbles. Yeah, in the marbles we go. Ah. That one mistake just ruins all your momentum, you know?
Okay, let's get after these guys now.
10-4 on that, Sheldon.
Easy, buddy.
Oh, look at this. The pit cycle's already begun. That could be our cue to come down pit road really soon, actually. We don't know yet. Our car's tires are not looking very good. I don't know if I want to bring it back to where it was before, where it gets a little bit tighter, but I mean, I think that slide just really hurt us quite a bit there. But yeah, there's Tony Stewart all over our back bumper. I think you saw there that Dale Earnhardt Jr. lost the second spot, and is now actually the leader is back to Jeff Gordon as Tony Stewart hits the wall behind me. Do you like the taste of concrete, old friend?
Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader.
Like, yeah, we are a little bit faster, but we're just seem to be losing some time because we just slid our tires really, really bad. So definitely want to start thinking about coming down the pit road, especially since now we're basically at a disadvantage.
Number 2 is down low.
Not gonna lie, it's starting to get a little bit wicked loose right now. As we're gonna be thinking about hitting the pits this time by. We're actually losing a lot of time. Meanwhile, Jeff Gordon and Jeff Gordon and Dale Earnhardt Jr. are having the battle of their lives up there. I wish I could be a part of that battle. I know we've had a bit of a threesome battles over the seasons, especially with our most famous one being in Atlanta, where I really just sent it in there as best as I could as we nearly slide right into Kenny Wallace. Please retire.
You just lost third.
Oh, no. Are you kidding me?
Some of that grip later.
Ah, god dang it. That really wasn't on purpose. You see me try to get in there. I always lose my car during the pit cycle. I always do, and it's annoying. I hate how I always do this to myself. Let's all go to the pit road. Let's all go to the pit road. Let's all go to the pit road and change your 4 tires and add gas. Yeah, I don't know what to adjust. Do I even want to bother? Because here's the thing, we slid our tires. Is it even worth trying to have a fair assessment of the judge of the run there, or what? I say not. So let's just leave it the way it is. The reason why I want to leave it the way it is because it really wasn't fair because we really slid our tires really much. So we really didn't have a good assessment. But at least this is like the best car we've had at Kansas anyway. I see Jimmy Johnson, but I don't see that many other folks up there.
We got some cars who didn't pit up front. Watch for traffic to stack up behind them.
Alrighty, so we're back underway. We're actually up to P5. We gained a lot of spots. Sterling Marlin and Jerry Nadeau are right behind us. Really nice, really strange to see there. So what adjusted during the whole cycle here? I don't know.
Stay on his back bumper.
So who's the leader? We have, so we got Jeff Gordon, Dale Jr., Labonte, Johnson, and myself, the top 5. Let's take a look at how things shake up. Oh my God, Nadeau's in 7th and Mayfield's in 8th. I love to see that. And Nadeau, yeah, he's right. He did lead a lap. Amazing. Ward Button's in 10th. Benson 11th. Just want to see like how did we really shake this up? Okay, so Robbie Gordon on back has lost a lap. I'm afraid that's what it seems to be. Yeah, and some folks, of course, being 2 laps down. All right, so that's the lineup there for this after the restart. Anyway, we still have a long way to go. It's not like Dover where we kind of like got cucked during that pit cycle. Anyway, at least we didn't come down the pits or anything like that. Thankfully, that did not happen. I was really mad if that were the case. We're actually gonna go down the apron here. There's no good down there. I totally forget it. Oh, the leader has a mosh pit of cars. Oh my goodness. We're all going to have to deal with this, aren't we? Oh, my goodness. There's Junior. Oh, we're not even going to bother with the middle. No way. No. And have Junior Nation be mad at us? Absolutely not. As we got, speaking of Junior Nation, they already are mad at us because we have a huge point lead and we're actually all over the back of them still. We actually run in the back of them. As there's more crunching back there. I'm not sure what's going on back there, but I hear a lot of crunching and cranching back there. As Jeff Gordon still leads the way in this race. I kind of want to get in the lead really quickly here. Otherwise, my tires might not be able to get up there much quick. And better yet, we're using our own sponsor as a pick, and we might even go for the 2-for-1 special here at Kansas. We have Michael Waltrip who's now at max A. Like we passed him cleanly a couple times. Can we take the lead away? We got a little bit of contact there. We did lead that lap by 4 T1000s. As Dale Jr. is going to try to go down the inside. I'm trying to build as much of a lead as I possibly can because I'm pretty sure this car will probably either get very loose or very tight at the end. And I really can't afford it to lose as much time, especially since we made a huge slide as well at one point in the race. There's Ricky Rudd and Ryan Newman also being in front of us as well. They unfortunately got caught up in that little misconduct there of me spinning that pit lane.
Run some more like that one.
Oh, we made a little bit of a wiggle there. Took the corner a little bit differently as Dale Earnhardt Jr. is there. I didn't realize he had that much of a run. My goodness, Junior Nation's really going to be really pissed about that. What a dirty driver this Philadelphian is. I did not realize he had that much of a run. My God, I didn't even see him. Like, yeah, I saw him in my mirror, yes, but I didn't think it was going to be that much of a run.
30-76.
Yeah, now we really have 10 laps to go now. We're still trying to manage this gap, but I think Junior might be able to pass us. We never really had a long run car here in Kansas. We never did. He's really pulling away from Jeff Gordon. I think Jeff's day is just, well, he's just fading back now. I don't think he's yet to win this season, Jeff Gordon. Maybe I'm wrong. I think he did. Yeah, Dale Earnhardt Jr. is still right behind us. It's all about maintaining this gap right here, really, as best as we possibly can.
Awesome lap.
Uh-oh, I gave up the most important rule in NASCAR Thunders games. Yeah, this time I know I see him. We're just about 7-8 laps away from this race, and Dale Jr.'s there. I really could not afford to make that mistake, and we're going to let him go. Unfortunately, and now the crowd is definitely roaring now because Jr. is just now taking the lead. But we're probably going to cross him over back down here because look at the run that we're going to get because of that drafting stat. This is great battles to see anyway. We're going to go down to the inside back to where we actually followed the rule this time. Actually, we went and hit the apron. We're going to pull a little slide job at Dale Earnhardt Jr. Hopefully he doesn't hit the wall there. We're actually going to give him plenty of space
Number 8, top 5.
on the outside.
Okay, we're clear.
Yeah, this is just good stuff here. This is what I want in like a NASCAR video game. I didn't want to be full 14, 15 seconds ahead. I want to have close battles like this. This is fun. This is good gameplay. I mean, even though we're like 3-4 seasons into a career playthrough.
Your right front's wearing down. Keep an eye
Up
on
the
it.
right front's starting to wear down. He's starting to fade back a little bit, Junior. He might have pushed himself a little too hard there.
Fuel tank on
He
it,
had to
about
like
half
come to the
empty.
pit road like we did, because I could have sworn he was up there in the pits. It's still not over yet, though. We have 5 laps to go in this race. He still has a chance if he can just make his speed just good enough. I hate to bring it to you, Junior fans. He's starting to fade back a little bit. He's starting to fade back a little bit more and more, but I can always still make that one mistake. At that point in the run where the car might break out loose all of a sudden. So I definitely want to keep an eye on that. Junior, I mean, he was fast. I'm not sure if he just pushed himself a little too hard, or my car just really is that good at this point in the run anymore compared to the rest of the pack.
Easy, buddy.
As we
That
come
left
across
front
the
tire
line with
sees
2
some
laps to
action.
go in this race.
30, 92.
I can't believe
That was quick.
I
Let's
can't
go
believe we
again.
kind of spun out ourselves
2
like
more
that.
times around.
2 laps to go. In fact, I really kind of want to win this race, actually, now that I think about it. It's all because of a certain someone that I really wanted to win this race against. It's all coming clear now why I felt a little bit good in this race. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Great lap.
Unfortunately for Junior, I think he's out of it. There's no way. Unless I make a mistake, it's over. I'm afraid. We're gonna sing "Ode to Joy" for I don't even know how many times at this point. I kind of lost track. I think 16 at this point. We have 16 "Ode to Joys" in this one season alone. As we cross the line, we will win at Kansas. Yes! Yes, baby, yes! Haha! All right. I think y'all, judging by the car, the way my car looks, and the track location we're at, you probably know what I'm about to say. Screw you, Mahomes! I'm glad you cried, but of course, why am I even saying that? Because we basically had a beat down ourselves. I don't care. Screw you, Mahomes. Screw you, Mahomes. Oh, all right. Our engine's actually smoking a little bit here. We kind of overdid it a little bit. You know what? No, we haven't overdone it yet. We have not. You know what? No, we haven't. We're gonna go until it pops for old Mahomes there. There it goes. It's running rough. It's almost ready. Yeah! Screw you, Mahomes.
The drivers didn't spend much time behind that Pontiac pace car today.
Well, that was good news to the guys who ran out front. More cautions would just have meant more restarts, which is more chances for you to lose positions.
The 56 car gained some respect out there in this one.
Yeah, it's good to see drivers work together out there, even when they aren't teammates.
Haha, once again, presenting the real Super Bowl winners of last year anyway. Whatever. They say they won fair and square, but we both know that both of our quarterbacks are in a bit of a turmoil right now. So it evens out. We're struggling, Mahomes is struggling. It all makes sense, buddy. It all makes sense. What also makes sense is for us having our, I think, what is it, 16 now for us? This course used to give us so much trouble, and now we're finally taking the dubs here. At the heartlands of Kansas. For the 16th time, I believe it's the correct amount number this time, we sing Ode to Joy, as we always do for our Victory celebration, our trademark Ode to Joy as we unlock the night track. Let's take a look at the finishing results, of course. We've seen like 9 out of the 10 top 10s. Jeff Gordon led the most laps today, so obviously kudos to him for getting some good points. He had a great run. Unfortunately, Dale Jr. and I just had a championship speeds going into mine anyway. Telling you, Junior, I'm going to be impossible to beat now at this point. And Juan Burton ends up getting the 10th place spot. Nice to see there. Jerry Nadeau, unfortunately, falls back to a 12th place spot. McMurray finishes 14th, with Benson finishing 15th. Mayfield finishes 18th, and Brian Vickers probably gets his best finish of the season, actually, at 17th. So I might have just locked up the Rookie of the Year battle right there. And Kenny Wallace finished 24th. No, I want you to retire, so that way I can get Dave, the legend himself, Dave Dunn, into the rookie season campaign. But I guess some things are just not meant to be, I don't think, as the rest of the field is kind of like normal the way they are, except for Dale Jarrett just eating shit on lap 24 because of the engine failure, but that's just the way it goes. Another race, another victory. We're just down to 6 races left of the season. With now just nearly a 400-point lead. This time, oh wait, Tony Stewart was in second in the championship. I thought Junior was. I don't know. Yeah, we're basically all but locked, really. I think race 34, if we were to win Phoenix, we'll probably just win the championship, like, mathematically. Like, this has been one of the most dominating seasons of all of NASCAR, period. 16, yeah, I was correct. 16 wins. We're over 50% win rate now at this point with a 5.8 average finish. Still great to see, though. Another race, another victory. We still got 6 more races to go as an organization anyway. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It helps out the channel quite a bit. And, of course, as always, we'll see you guys in the next one at Charlotte.